Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. You guys know the drill. We're here to work on our mobility and flexibility so we can age strong and move freely as we do age. Today's class, we're just going to get moving. Okay, the goal is to move and just have a little bit of fun, to let loose on our mats. So let's come down to our hands and our knees. We're going to start in some cat-cows. Go ahead and drop your belly, pull your chest through the arms, lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, dome the back, spread the shoulder blades apart, tuck the tailbone, navel towards spine. Take these at your own pace. Inhaling as you come through center. Exhaling as your body kind of contracts inward. Move authentically. So maybe you're doing some barrel rolls or some side stretches. Everything is welcome. Let the head hang heavy. Maybe you let it move from side to side. Bring the left hand to the center of your mat the next time you come to neutral. Sweep the right arm up. And then weave it under the left. Drop the shoulder to the floor. Tent your left fingertips to the outside of your face. Peel the left hip back. Yeah. And breathe. Push back into the left hand. Sweep the left arm up. And then bring the left arm under the right. Tent the right fingertips. Tug the hip back. Oh, yeah. Breathe into it. Press down into the right hand. Flip your toes. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Pedal out your feet, right then left. Feel free to sink your hips back as you do. So you're bending the right knee, pulling the left hip back even a little bit further for a little side stretch. Staying one with your breath. Come up onto the balls of the feet the next time you come through stillness. Press into the heels of your hands. Wrap the triceps back. Let the head hang heavy. Good. Now, roll your spine forward till you're in plank. Let your heels fall over to the right. Side plank on the right. Stack the left foot on top of the right. Reach the left arm up overhead. Left hand to the floor. Left knee comes in, and then you kick it out towards the left side of the room. So your fallen triangle on the left now. Good. Right hand to the floor. Knee comes into chest, and then left toes come back behind the right leg. Lift the hips up. Open up the front body. Left hand comes down. Dog. Press into the heels of the hands. Pop up onto the balls of the feet. Press into the heels of the hands. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Roll the spine forward till you're in plank. And then plank, side plank on the left hand. Stack the feet. Reach the right arm up overhead. Create space between your left side body and the mat. Good. Right hand comes to the floor. Right knee comes in. And then kick the right leg out. Open up, fallen triangle. Left hand comes to the floor. Right leg comes up through and behind. Place it on the floor, so your wild thing on the left. Lift the hips up. Right hand comes down to the mat. Walk the hands back to the feet. Forward fold. Take your hands behind your head. Nice little bend in the knees. And then pulse. These little bouncy bounces. Inhale through the nose. Exhale nice and slowly through the mouth. Come to stillness and then ragdoll up. Good. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. You can have a bend in your knees here if you'd like. Walk the hands forward. Come on to the balls of your feet. Bend the knees. Jump, float, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms up as you come into standing. Hands into chest, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands come to the floor, jump, step, hop your feet to the back of the mat, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Inhale, come to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, jump, step, hop your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms up. Exhale as you bring your hands to the chest. Inhale. Halfway lift. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop your feet back. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Come on to the balls of the feet, bend the knees. Walk, jump, hop your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Forward fold. Hands to the floor. Jump, step, hop your feet back. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Right knee to right tricep. Right knee goes up and behind the left leg. Wild thing on the left. Right knee comes into chest. Nice and slowly get those toes to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Arms reach nice and wide. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Ground down into the left foot. Left hand comes to the floor, and then pivot your toes so they point towards the right side of the mat. Reach the left arm, right arm up overhead so you get that nice stretch in your right side body. Point the right toes to the top of the mat, right arm reaching forward. Weave your left leg through the opening at the top of the mat, and then sit your hips down. Sole of the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Nice long spine. Forward fold over the right leg. Place the right hand behind your glutes. Lift on up. Hips come to the floor. Right foot down. Left hand to the outside of the left thigh. Weave the right leg through, or left leg through. Then the right. Down dog. Sweep the left leg up. Inhale. Left knee, left tricep. Bring it back. And behind the right leg, open up. Wild thing. Left knee into chest. Bring the left toes to the top of the mat nice and slowly. Crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Run down into the back foot, cartwheel the right hand up to the top of the mat, pivot all 10 toes towards the left, lift the hips up. Nice stretch here in the left side body. Square off everything towards the mat, feet rotate towards the front, and then you're gonna kick your right leg through the opening, sink your hips to the floor. Sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Nice long spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold over the right leg. Breathe. Toes peeling up towards the face. Left hand comes back behind the left glutes. Lift everything off the floor. Hips to the ground. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right thigh. Left foot comes to the floor. Lift the hips up. Weave the foot through. Hands to the mat. Right foot meets left. Roll the spine forward to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Knee to forearm, tricep. Over and behind the left leg. Wild thing. Crescent. Bring the foot to the top of the mat. Lift up. Sink into it. Open up, warrior two. Opening up our hips. Bend deeper into the front leg. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Ground down into the left foot. Cartwheel the left hand up and rotate the toes so all 10 toes point towards the right. Lift the right hip up as you arc your body. Point your toes back towards the front, square off at the top of the mat, and kick your left leg through. Hips to the floor. Sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come on back up. Place the sole of the right foot onto the floor. The hand can come to the outside of the left thigh if you'd like, or you can use no hands at all. We're coming into pistol, so come on up onto your right foot and then lift your hips up. Lifted. And then we're gonna swing in our leg back to warrior three. Hinge over the front leg so you're in standing splits. You can also take this up into handstand if you'd like. Hands will come to the floor. You can pop up onto the ball of the right foot, lean your weight into the hands, and then lift up into it. When you're ready, if you're in standing splits, you're going to get that left foot to the back of the mat, right foot, down dog. If you're in handstand, get both feet back to the mat, meet us in dog. Sweep the left leg up. Left knee, left tricep. Up and over for wild thing on the right. Knee into chest, toes to the top of the mat. Open up, crescent pose. Warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Hips parallelish with the side of the mat, working deeper into your front leg. Skandasana to the back of the mat, straighten that front leg, bend into the right. Sink your hips down. Ground down into the right foot. Cartwheel the right hand up and over. Pivot your toes so they point towards the left side of the mat. Lift your hips up. Square off towards the front of the mat. Kick your right leg through. Hips to the floor. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Toes peeling back towards the face. Exhale, come on up. Coming into pistol on the left side. So, if you'd like to modify that in any way, go ahead and do that. If you're coming straight into pistol, go ahead and rock onto the left foot. Reach up. Sorry, I was not kicking my right foot forward. And then swing it through to warrior three. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Hinge forward over that left foot. So you're either coming into standing splits or handstand. If you're coming into standing splits, you're reaching those right toes up towards the sky as high as you can. Trying to square off your hips. So I like to take my thumb, work it in between my hip crease, and try to just wrap it back as I reach my right toes up. Okay, or if you're coming into handstand, you place those hands on the floor, pour your weight into your hands, and kick up. And then we will all meet in dog. Once there, roll your spine forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Sweep the right leg up, inhale. Knee to tricep. Work it up and over, wild thing. Right toes to the top of the mat, inhale. Crescent pose. Warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Reach the arms forward. Ground down into the left foot. Cartwheel the left hand down. Pivot all 10 toes. Horizon lunge. Lift the hips up. Rotate all toes to the front of the mat. Weave your left leg through. Sole of the foot comes to the inside of the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to pistol up. So release your fold. Sole of the right foot comes down. You can grab the left toes or not, however you want to work your way up. Go ahead and do that now. So pistol up. Release the foot once you get there. Work through warrior three. Knee into chest. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Sink your hips back. Figure four chair. Reach your arms forward. Sink your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Lift out of it. Left knee into chest. You're going to bring that left knee behind the right ankle. Sink your hips down. Wrap your left arm around your right knee. Clasp your hands. Seated twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. Also, have an option to place your hands behind your hips and work that left elbow behind the right knee. Release your twist. Rock onto your shin. Hands to the floor. Left foot back, right foot back. Dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to tricep. Work it up and over. Dog on the right. Or I'm sorry, wild thing on the right. Dog on the right doesn't even make sense. Knee to chest, bring it on up to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Smile, because we're having fun. Sink your hips to the right heel. Oh yeah, Skandasana. Ground down, cartwheel the right hand to the front of the mat. Point all 10 toes towards the left, horizon lunge. Lift your hips up. Pivot your toes to the front of the mat. Weave your right leg through. Sink your hips down. Sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Peeling your toes back towards your face. Paw your hands back up. Sole of the left foot onto the floor. We're coming into our pistol up. So however you'd like to get there, maybe you place your left hand to the outside of the left thigh, lift onto the foot, lift on up. Release the foot. Warrior three. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Feeling that nice stretch and strength in the back of that left leg. That hamstring is working. Knee into chest. Cross the ankle over the knee. Sink the hips down and back. Figure four chair. Reach the hands forward. Sink the hips back. Reach the hands forward. Sink the hips back. Lift out of it, knee to chest. Bringing the right knee behind the left ankle. Sink everything to the floor. And then hug the left knee with your right arm. Clasp your hands to the outsides of your hips. Gaze over your shoulder. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, place your hand behind your glutes. Right elbow beyond your left knee. Keep the gaze looking over your shoulder. Release. Unwind your legs. Roll onto your back body. Hug your knees in at your chest. Close your eyes down for just a moment here. And breathe. Feel the blood pulsing through your body. Take your hands behind your thighs. We're going to rock on our back a few times. The next time you come up, stomp down into your feet. Place your hands on the floor, knees to the back of the arms. And if you're working your crow, you're just working on your crow prep. You're going to pour weight into your hands, just in this position. And when you're ready, you'll lift your right leg up. And then maybe you lift your left leg up. Finding one spot to gaze at on the floor. Your shoulder blades are spreading apart. Your knees or your heels are coming towards your glutes. Feet back to the floor. Roll onto your back. Hands behind the thighs. Few rolls. On your next roll forward, stomp your feet into the floor. Hands to the mat. Attempt your crow. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Navel into spine. Heels to glutes. Feet to floor. Roll. Next time up, stamp your feet into the floor. Forward fold. Let everything hang. Maybe you let your head move from left to right. Ragdoll your spine all the way up. Come on to your tiptoes. Bend into the knees, sink your hips towards your heels. Slowly, as slow as you can, bring your knees to the mat. Lift your hips, arms reach forward. Tense your body as you're like a board, just leaning back and then back up. Open your arms to cactus, shoulder blades together and down on the back. And then maybe you stay there, or maybe you reach your arms back for camel. Release. Heels, hips to your heels. Lift up. Heels to the floor, forward fold. Ragdoll up. Come on to the balls of the feet, reach the arms up. Hips to heels. As slow as you can, bring your knees to the floor. And come on up. Lean back as you reach your arms forward. Come on back up. Cactus the arms, shoulder blades together, and down on the back. Maybe you stay here, puffing your heart up. Or maybe you reach back for your heels. Hips staying above your knees. Release. Hips come to your heels. You're going to bring your heels to the floor at the same time you're doing a forward fold. All one big motion. Ragdoll up. One more time. Inhale. Come onto the balls of your feet. Lift your hands. Exhale, heels to hip. Hips to heels. Knees to floor. Rise. Lean back as your arms reach forward. Come on back up. Cactus the arms, shoulder blades together and down on the back. Reach for the heels. Camel. Bring your hips back towards your heels. Heels to the floor, forward fold. Take a moment and just be here. You have an opportunity here to play with an inversion. You can play with handstand, forearm stand, headstand, or if you'd like, you can place your back on the floor and send your legs up a wall. Whatever option you're going to play with today, well, let's do it. Whatever you're playing with, take a few more breaths. And when you're ready, meet me on your back. When you're on your back, let your knees knock together. Bring your hands to your belly. Then slowly let your knees fall to the right. Bring them through center and then let them fall to the left. Come through center, let your knees fall to the right. Come through center and let them fall to the left. Come through center. Cross your left knee over your right. Let your knees fall to the right as you gaze over the left hand. Close your eyes down. And take this opportunity to just be. Don't overanalyze your positioning, your shape. Just feel, be in the moment. Let your knees come through center. Cross your right knee over your left and let your knees fall to the left as you gaze over your right arm. Let your knees come back up. Reach your legs long, spread your arms wide, eyes closed down. Feel your body connecting with the earth, with the ground beneath you. And let it support you in this moment. Find any remaining spots of tension, maybe between your eyebrows, your jaw. Soften the space between your shoulder blades. Let everything get melty. You stay here as long as you need to before you move back into your day, but I'm going to leave you here, and I hope you are feeling more spacious, more energized than you did when you came to class today. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.